10 years ago, I remember it was about Curve TV and the launch of 5G. And this year, I mean, I've seen robots for real. I've seen robots playing ping pong. By the way, I play much better ping pong than the robots. I've seen robots fighting, and I've seen robots taking a selfie with me. So, I mean, it's very interesting and great energy. And it's great to spend time at the convention center. I mean, you have to start early. You never know what's going to happen, but you have to start. You have to take risks. You have to try new things. I mean, with AI, 3 years later, 3 years and a half later with generative AI, I mean, it has proven to be a success, but sometimes we fail. I remember 6 years ago when metaverse was the thing you had to invest. I remember we purchased the land in the sandbox. And by the way, it's a great land with a great view on the sea. If someone's interested to buy it, I can make you a big...
See us in the booth.
Yeah, I can make you a great price. So you have to start early. You never know what's going to happen. Then I think the second one was think bold. I mean, you have to invest. When you feel you have something, you have to invest. And that's what we did. We have already invested 600 million euros in data, tech, and AI those past years, and we committed to another 400 million euros of investment. That's very important. And you have to shape the rules. You have to train everyone. You have to be at your best. This is how we double down on integration, on human ingenuity. I think those three rules may apply to many other great things here. What we didn't want to do with our leadership team is to replicate what happened in our industry 15 years ago, 20 years ago with the digital booming. At that time, and this is when I joined Havas, I was very surprised because in the industry you had, I would say, half of the people were in charge of digital and the other half were in charge of what we call the offline or traditional media. And those two groups were not really communicating together. By the way, it was the people below 30 years old, 35 years old who were digital and vice versa. And the digital people are saying traditional media is dead, TV is dead, print is dead, everything's dead. And the traditional people, I must say, were saying digital will never work. It's just a fashion, it's a buzzword. And at the end, it was a combination of two. So what I wanted to make sure with AI, what we wanted to make sure with AI, to make sure that everyone, every 23,000 employees at Havas, were fully trained around AI. So first, we needed to create a clear vision, just to make sure that the leadership team, the executive committee, agreed that AI was a revolution. And I can tell you, after one hour discussion, we agreed that we needed to go full on AI. We even needed to pivot to become an AI-first driven company, which is not something that we needed to take lightly. That's something very important to pivot. So we created all the trainings. We created certifications. So for instance, next week, we are having our leadership meeting with 150 leaders coming from the world to Europe, to our headquarters in Paris. And in order to attend the leadership meeting, you have to receive a certification that you are proficient in AI. Now, it's been 3 years that generative AI is here in the market. So for me, AI has not to be something in the future. It has to be something in the present. We have to implement AI now. So we have provided people with tools, with training. And I would say that what I want to do is to have 100% of the people becoming AI experts. I mean, it's the question about culture. I believe it's very important for a company to have a strong culture. Our culture is really around curiosity. It's really about never become arrogant, never take things for granted. I mean, Havas has been here like 200 years, almost 200 years, and we've seen a lot of changes in the industry. And I think it's important always to try to reinvent yourself, to think out of the box. And even when you're performing, which is our case, instead of saying, okay, we are there, Havas is doing well, let's, no, it's time to accelerate. It's time to accelerate. And I'm very happy to come, fantastic people. I mean, most of our leadership team that came from the US and Europe today. We have great people. And teams at the end of the day, it's what makes a difference, because we've been talking a lot about AI, tools, tech, which of course is a huge disruption. But at the end of the day, I mean, this year we have been onboarding a lot of new clients. And every time we win a new client, I tend to meet with the CMO or the CEO or the person in charge. And I ask, why have you chosen to work with Havas? I mean, we didn't know each other before. We had no previous relationship. You have been pitching the 6 holding companies, so why Havas? And in 100% of the answers, it's always the same things. Your team and your tools. So you cannot oppose one with the other. It's to have the best team, the most motivated team, with the best tool. And when you have both, which is our case right now, we are on a good run.